We're going to be picking up, rolling for initiative here at the start. So, everybody, go ahead and roll initiative.
Before that, would you allow me to use the bond?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Cool. I guess, I think I could do everyone, but let me double check.
Oh, he rolled a 24.
Only bond.
Oh, what did everyone decide here, too?
Bonus. No, I can't do everyone. We're 5, so... I'm guessing the best... what do you think? Usually we normally sit, what was it, Baron out. Do you think that makes sense? For the bond?
I don't know. It is my character, so.
I mean, typically you don't really roll for attacks. The only thing that could benefit is of like saves. But other than that, I think everyone else would benefit because everyone like rolls to attack usually.
If I die, I die.
Shit. Or we could just roll for it. Whoever.
All of you just roll a d20, low man out.
All right.
Let fate decide.
Except if you tie. Jericho.
I guess, sorry, Jericho. Alright, so...
Sorry, Jericho, that means you die first.
Alright, so everyone else gets the bond, so you can add a d4 to a 1d4 per turn for an attack roll, a save, or an ability check.
What's your
Let
dex,
me roll
by
action.
the way, grape shot? Oh, never mind. Okay. Alrighty. So as the smoke is pouring out of this coffin, the massive, hulking vampire steps from this wooden casket, creaks open. As he stands up and stretches, you can just hear the muscles cracking as he stands up for the first time. This guy is massive. We're talking 15 feet tall. And you can just see the veins are pumping with this icy cold blood. As he is going to be first. He is going to immediately just... You see him take one step, and then he disappears, and he appears behind all of you. Right there. We'll just put him there, just so it's easier to click. And he is going to make 3 attacks. As he disappears and appears behind you, he pulls out this massive shadow blade. And then he is going to make a claw attack, a bite attack, and a blade attack. Claw attack at Baron. 17 misses. Bite attack at Grape Shot. 31 hits.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh no.
And the blade attack. Well, let's go with Cordell. 22 hits. And as this blade swings through you, you notice there is no physical gash left on your body, Cordell, as it burns into your mind. That will be his turn. Grape Shot.
I am going to bonus action, Misty Step.
Okay.
So I got spells already marked off my thing.
Because you guys took a short rest last time, not a long rest.
We did. Okay.
Do we have a map, or is it just theater of the mind? Oh.
Whoop. And let me open up to this video.
Yep.
And I'll open up this guy's picture for you there.
I did see the picture, I just didn't have the map.
Gotcha.
Two.
Zaddy Vampire.
3, 4, 5. 5. Okay. I am going to take out my bow and say, swift defeat to my enemies and swift death to those who have wronged me, and make him my sworn enemy.
Funny
that I
little
can get-
chant, you say.
So I'm gonna make 2 attacks with advantage.
Okay.
Okay, where's my... Bam.
The first one hits.
4.
You
Plus...
get the extra,
wait.
extra d6age.
Oh, only if I have... If the attack says... Oh, 3d6, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Or...
Ooh, that's good.
Good rolls, good rolls.
Good rolls. 27 damage on the first one.
Okay. And then second attack.
Nat 20 hits. Indeed. And this is where the bad guy falls over like a wet paper towel.
So, boom.
Oh, double
Oh, that's
Unos.
bad.
At least you get 66,
But-
though.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, that's better.
Show 23 onto that. 59 damage in 2 attacks. You see him, he's
Bonus
like,
action,
puny little monkey.
20. Okay, that'll be my turn.
You see as the arrow sticking right in the middle of his forehead, he just kind of pulls it out and flicks it to the side, and it sticks into the wall like a javelin as it goes to Cordell.
All right. I am going to take out my laser rifle, and I'm going to back up. Oop, looks like there we go on.
He's going to use a reaction to swing at you, Cordell, with his sword.
Yeah, I figure he's going to do some shit like that. All right, that's where I'm going to back up to.
Okay. So he swings into you at 23 hits with that shadow blade carving into your mind once again.
5 more points of damage. All right, I'm going to take 3 shots with my laser rifle.
Okay.
First shot.
23 hits. 17 damage, pretty good.
Second shot.
25.
I'm going to do a cold shot for the third one.
Okay. Just misses. Barely. You see that one kind of flies right past him.
That's what I wanted to know. All right. And let's see, I have backed up. I've been smacked around. I've got all 3 shots. And I have a pretty good idea of what I need to do next. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Jericho.
Okay. Well, I'll back up too.
Which to your left is you can go into the hallway, essentially. You're not trapped in the room.
Yeah, but I don't. I want to still be able to see him. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So maybe like right there.
Okay.
And I will cast Sunbeam.
Okay.
Ooh.
So target him. Did I do? Yeah. And that is this.
That
So that,
he succeeds.
he succeeds, so he takes half this damage. Oh, did I just accidentally roll him twice?
It's all good. He still succeeded. You just see
Yeah,
him.
it's this.
He covers his eyes, and you hear him just like, "It's blinding light. Don't like."
Okay. And yes, so now that's concentration on me. And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, he's going to use all 3 of his legendary actions to attempt to use his Dark Dominion. So, Jericho, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. I see. I made myself a target.
The DC is 19. As you feel...
You know what? Hang on.
Okay.
I will use, what is it, Favored by the Gods?
Okay.
Which I can roll, if you fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll, you can roll 2d4 and add it to the total.
Okay, let's go. You only need average. That'll do it. 20. So as you see his eyes flare red, you immediately start to lose control of your body. And you feel like you're going to be doing his bidding. And you just feel a light within yourself expel that energy from you. And you are not under the effects of the Dominate Person spell.
Oh!
Garrett.
Alright, see, like... I mean, like, as I'm, like, also... wearing my cloak of the back cape and shit.
Batman.
No, I'm the Batman. As I fire a psychic blade at him.
That hits, and you do get sneak attack.
Ooh, sneak.
That's a lot of 6s.
Ooh.
You make brain hurt! As you see him just retching and holding his head.
As he's doing that, I'm gonna kind of twirl my cape around and fire off behind me what should I call it? The teleportation psychic blade.
Okay.
I can warp. It's a D10. Alright, I can warp at to 70 feet.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna warp 70 feet.
You only got 2 feet.
So I think I'll go over here.
Okay.
And 15. So I think I'm gonna take advantage of my cloak of the bat and fly up. I'd say 10 feet. That way, I'm still within the 30 feet for grape shot. To keep the bond going.
Okay.
Alright, so my action bonus. So yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. It would be at the end of your turn, you would see a couple of vampires appear out of the shadows on the side. And from the outside of the room, you see a couple arrows fly by in flames of heat, shoot in their direction, extinguishing the vampires. As Natsuma and Pocket and Longshot are supporting you from the outside, essentially taking care of the lair actions in this case. Baron.
Move.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Probably.
You guys just handle the big guy.
Yeah. Thanks, Pocket Man.
No fucking problem.
If he's
I
the
will-
incarnation of vampirism, do you think if we kill him, we end vampirism forever?
No.
Yeah.
Like a weed you can't get rid of. I will twin cast Protect from Evil and Good on myself and Cordell.
Okay. That's actually pretty relevant.
Yep. I'll do it. That's my turn.
Okay. At the start of his turn, you watch some of the wounds that you inflicted on him close up. As
Even after taking radiant damage?
Indeed, even after radiant damage. His his healing factor seems to be a little bit beyond that. As you see, blood is dripping from his teeth. So, as he takes a step, he's going to disappear and appear in between all of you in the middle of the room here with this giant-ass token. He is going to use his first action to activate his Sovereign Aura. So this is actually not going to affect Baron and or Cordell because you guys have negations to the effect. So, Jericho, Garrett, and Grapeshot, you all will make a Wisdom saving throw. Wow, the only one that failed is Garrett. So Garrett...
Well, I'm gonna... Hang on.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use my, the bond.
That is enough to succeed. So, every single one of you are not frightened by this individual and can no longer be frightened by him.
Yep.
So, that was his first one. He's going to go, what the fuck was that? He looks around and none of you are afraid of him. And it just kind of makes him angry. He's like, and he is going to attempt to bite Grapeshot.
Did you guys expect somebody more intimidating than this, or?
Yeah, you guys are rolling pretty well so far. So, Grapeshot, he's going to take a bite
I
at
was
you.
expecting something more along the lines of a Tarrasque, actually.
Yeah. So,
Shut
Grapeshot,
up, Pat. I'm not giving you ideas.
a 30 hits. So, Grapeshot takes
Damn.
that damage. And you see, once again, the blood is dripping from his teeth. And it's helping kind of close up his wounds. So then the Shadow Blade is going to swing at Garrett. 27 to hit.
So I think I'm going to use I think I'll use some Uncanny Dodge.
Okay. So you will take half of this damage. .12 is still not bad, though. That will be his turn, and he gets his legendary actions back. So, Grapeshot.
Alright. So, I'll use my last second level spell slot to cast Misty Step again so I can get away from him. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, you can do that
that's
too.
And I'm going to take 2 shots with Hunter's Bow.
30 hits indeed.
And I made a weapon with the 3d6 attached, so let's see if this works here.
Perfect. Makes it easier.
Yep.
There you go.
And then second attack.
Ooh, a 2 and a 3 on the dice. Unfortunately, that one misses.
That's alright. That will be my...
Hang on, you could try your bond dice.
Nah, that ain't gonna... That's too
You
low.
save it.
Yeah.
All right.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to use 2 legendary actions to attempt to make a bite attack at disadvantage against Mr. Baron. I believe it's disadvantage. He doesn't have to make a wisdom save, right?
Correct. Just this one.
Okay. 19 hits.
Okay.
Alrighty. As he bites into Baron, once again pulls back and you see the blood dripping from his teeth. Very delicious. Alrighty, Cordell.
Okay, I'm gonna. Nope, I'm gonna stick with what I am doing. We're gonna first shot.
Oh, 14, 36 hits. 25 damage. Okay.
Second attack.
31 also hits. 18 damage.
Old shot on the third one.
Okay.
We'll hit him this time.
This time, indeed, you will.
It's 10, baby. Nice.
35 damage.
35.
Pretty good hit.
And let's see, what do I want to do from there?
You hear him scream in pain as he points in your direction, Cordell. I will kill you first.
Yeah. Alright. Take a number and get in line there, jackass. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Jericho.
Okay, let me just read one thing real quick. I guess that probably doesn't count. Okay, so I will do... Okay, we should all be in range for Mass Cure Wounds.
Nice.
Counter spell.
Oh.
Just kidding, you
Wait,
doesn't counter. You
oh,
no, just kidding. That would be douchey.
Yeah, and using Sunbeam again is a full action, so I can't do that.
Okay.
I think that's just my turn.
Okay. Garrett. Puny man heals. I will kill you too.
I'm gonna say, I told you I'm Batman, and so I saw that Baron is cool a magic spell did a thing, so I'm like, so I tried to channel some stage energy and be like, oh, I'm like, I'm gonna try to do it too, and so I use my action to cast protection from evil and good
Okay.
on myself. Okay, so it's action. That's my bonus. I'm feeling like it's a bit too close for comfort, so I'm gonna once again be like a vampire and warp out of here.
Okay. He will say, "You might look like Batman, but you are Robin Beach."
It's gonna warp 20 feet.
Okay. Staying in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't move the arrow. It's being finicky. There it goes. Okay, Garrett, is that your turn?
Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna have to be my turn.
Alrighty. Baron.
Okay. I will.
Back.
cast protection again on me and Cordell.
Okay.
Nice one, Baron.
Uh, all I can do.
Okay. He heals again as you see the blood dripping from his teeth. His wounds close a little bit more. Cracks his neck. Spin around. He is going to make the first claw attack at disadvantage at Cordell. Hits. Go play laser tag somewhere else. As he slaps you, Cordell. And then he will turn around and make a bite attack at Jericho. .24 to hit. Jericho, as he bites you and drains some of your blood, he's going to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it's because I'm Asimar?
And he fails, so he is poisoned. Indeed it is. He looks at you. He looks down at you. What? That's weird. No, he can be poisoned from this. So I'll just roll at disadvantage for the other things. But he looks down at you. Age of blood. And then he is going to make his last attack at disadvantage at Baron with the sword. At 22 hits. Natural 20 on the con save, though. And that will be his turn. Grape shot.
All right. I'm going to use Hunter's Mark. First level. It's a bonus action, Hunter's Mark. An action 2d6 on these attacks. Oops. So let me roll one more just in case. Nope. So I'll take the first one.
29 indeed lands.
Or, so let's see if it automatically adds the Hunter's Mark damage.
Oh, wow, it did 33 damage.
Okay. Second attack.
Misses, unfortunately.
And that is alright. I am going to 5, 10, 15. That's my bonus action, and movement, and I'm good for now. That's my turn.
Okay, he's going to use one legendary action to teleport over here next to Garrett. And that'll be
Good thing I moved.
Cordell.
Okay. Let's see. I've got 67 wounds. Alright. 3 attacks with a laser grapple. Or shot.
2 misses, unfortunately. Oh, what? It's still going. It's still going.
Wait, what?
What? He's mind controlling the dice.
Look at that. 18.
Wow. You got the magnet under the table, pulling the dice a little bit extra.
He weighed the virtual
You
dice.
weighed the virtual dice.
Ah, well, I acquired that set of bone white dice, when you weren't looking. That we used to play with. Second attack.
31 damage.
Ooh, almost perfect damage.
Wow.
Come on, 20.
He is. Oh, it's an 18 again. Huh. Strange. Yeah, he's hurt. He's hurting after those ones.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and use my second wind.
Okay.
My bonus action, 5 plus 12,
17 back. Not bad.
All right, let me mark those off of my feet, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. He's going to use 2 legendary actions, so it'll be the rest of them, to make a bite attack at Garrett. A 20.
Alright, so hold on. I think I'm gonna use my second chance.
To force him to reroll?
Reroll, yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to roll the extra d20. 5 plus 15, a 20 to hit.
Oh, he still got it, I guess.
Yeah, I still got it. Oh, goodness. What the heck happened to it? It just broke. Hold on, I gotta pull it up from the NPC's sheet. Technical difficulties.
So it's technical difficulties on your end.
Yeah. No, his stat block got juked. So, Garrett, you see as he takes that bite attack on you, all of a sudden, it starts to help out, and the poisoned effect fades from him.
Get his poison.
That would be his legendary actions. Jericho.
Yeah. Still hurting a whole bunch of people. So I think I'm just gonna do another cure wounds. I will move to maybe like here. And I should still be able to hit all of us, right? It's a 60-foot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And come on, high rolls.
Oh, max roll on 3d8. 8s all around.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
no wonder why this guy's looking like a chump. Guys are rolling insane.
Oh, beautiful.
Holy shit, you rolled all those perfectly. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's my turn. I don't think I need to do anything else.
Yeah, I think at this point, too, Jericho, his eyes turn back around because you've pretty much undid everything that he's done so far. So, Garrett.
Yeah. Oh, I'm painting a big target on my head.
It's the wrong thing. Second wind. There we go.
Remember what training told me, kill healer first.
Unfortunately, I have radiant blood, apparently.
Nice.
Fortunately. So, Garrett.
All right. I'm like I say, thank you for that heal. Now I can now I guess I don't have to hold back this magical power. All right, so yeah.
What, you're just going to let go this one time?
So first I'm gonna feel like I'm a bit too close, so I'm gonna use my bonus to psychic teleport away. Which I forgot to mark one. Hang on.
Where are you going, Bat Boy?
To the Bat Cave.
To the back cave. So I'm gonna, as I warp back, and then I basically on the way there I start charging the magic in the hand, and as I'm charging like what seems to be like a ball, I'll start firing. Ah! I cast Guiding Bolt on this guy.
Okay. Kamehameha! 19 misses, unfortunately.
Hang on, I need to bond.
23 hits, fortunately.
Oh, thank you, Bond. Boom. Eat radiant, motherfucker.
He is bloody after that attack.
Ooh.
And now what next attack is advantage against him.
Okay. So, Garrett, is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll have to be my turn.
Alrighty, Baron.
Sorry, you're use that guiding bolt. Shocking grasp.
Two 16s. Hits.
Seems like we're rolling a little hot today.
Yeah, just a little bit. 3 6s? That's some devil shit right there.
Wow.
That's... Alright, I'm gonna find all y'all's patrons in real life and figure out where you're getting this D&D luck from.
Shit. All right. Fuck, this one decides who dies. Sorry.
Wait.
I can save one of you. I just don't know who. Alright. I'm gonna twin cast Chaos Warp
Okay.
on Wardell and Jericho.
Are you gonna put them on opposite sides of the room?
Thinking about it.
What's going on?
You can
I didn't
either
Going for a ride, brother.
let it happen willingly, or you can roll the save to oppose it. He's teleporting you, essentially.
I mean, I trust that he knows what he's doing, so I'm not going to resist it, but I don't know what's happening.
He's under my domination.
Somehow I don't believe you.
Uh,
Alright, fuck. I can only pick one. Yeah, quicken.
Oh, you can't twin and quicken.
Yeah, yeah.
So you gotta pick someone.
Oh. Yeah.
Wait, hang on. You're quickening a different spell out? I think you can only cast one spell per turn.
Shocking Grasp was a cantrip.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Sorry, Cordell.
we're good.
I think you're the best option of surviving this.
No, we're all going to survive this.
Well,
Hmm.
survive if he decides to 1v1 you.
Okay.
Alright, 90 feet from me.
Like at the top of the room.
Yep.
And you are just 85 feet away from him.
Is he going to teleport to him?
I think that changes things. That changes things for him. He looks at you.
Do it.
He looks at you, Bear, and he's like, "I'm tired of all you little mages." As you see, it hits his turn, and his wounds close up a little bit, but it's not nearly as much as it previously was. And he is still considered bloody as of right now. So he is going to move here. He just kind of slowly walks towards you guys. And he is going to make the claw attack and the shadow blade attack at Jericho and the bite attack at Baron.
Yeah, I saw this coming.
30 to hit for the claw. Shadow blade. 26.
Oof.
And then the bite attack he unfortunately cannot use against you. So he is going to make the bite attack at Baron. A disadvantage. 2 on the dice. 17 misses. That will be his turn. Grape shot.
Hell yeah. Alright. So I'm going to go for my barrage of shots here. First attack.
28 hits indeed. Big damage. Holy cow.
Second attack. And I'm going to use my Archer Swiftness to use my bonus action to make an extra attack.
Okay.
So I'll get a third attack.
That also hits.
Hell yeah.
Holy cow. Just so you know, you guys have done over 330 damage so far.
Grape Shot's feeling good. He feels like he contributed to the combat now. I'm going to step back 5, 10, 15. That will be my turn.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, he's going to use 2 legendary actions to make a bite attack. I feel like at this point he knew it was a little bit more difficult to attack Baron, so it'll be at Mr. Garrett. who is still just within range. $22.
I'm gonna use uncanny dodge.
Okay, so you will half the damage. And you are still concentrating. And you see his regeneration kind of kicks back in after he bites. Garrett. So, Cordell.
All right. I am going to move 1, 2. And I'm going to say, look here, you moist chode fungus. We've had enough of you. And I'm going to action surge all over this guy from this distance.
Okay. Hits.
Thought this was a family-friendly thing.
Second attack.
The trip to the Strahd's castle gone PG-13. Gone. Natural 20.
There it
There you
is.
go.
That'll make up
There
for the
it
miss.
It's a 32 hit.
Oh, that's a lot of 8s. 45.
That's just my third
Holy,
attack.
holy cow.
Fourth
You
attack.
get 3 more. That hits. Okay.
Fifth attack.
Natural 20
There it
again.
is.
Holy
jeez.
cow.
What? Jesus.
Holy cow.
What the fuck?
Last attack.
Holy cow.
Alright, that was another 20.
He just went
That'll be my turn.
he just went from 330-ish wounds to about 480. He's looking very, very hurt after that one.
There you go. That's my turn.
Jericho.
So I'm just going to go over here. And I'm going to target myself and Baron. And I'm going to twin spell. Let's see, what level do I want to do this at? So it's 1d8. Let's see. Well, I guess I only have 4th level spells right now. So I will use 4 sorcery points to twin spell at a 4th level, Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Yeah, just gonna keep healing up everything he's doing while he slowly bleeds out. And yeah, I believe that's what I'm gonna do on this turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, heck, let me check. Is Font of Magic
I think it's a freebie or a bonus. I can't remember.
bonus action? Well, it's a bonus action to expend a spell slot.
As a bonus action, you can expend a spell slot and gain a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level.
Sorcery points into 1 spell slot, and I think I want to put a 5th level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do have just enough. So I will just 4, 5, 6, 7, and gain a 5th level spell slot again.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Garrett. He's looking very, very injured. He's got fucking laser holes all throughout his body. Looks like Swiss cheese.
Alright. Gonna see if Alright, time to kinda I'm gonna try to swiftly fly at him. I'm gonna take out my rabbit's foot and try stabbing stabbing this dude and show him who.
You're gonna stab him
better,
with a
man.
rabbit's foot?
Yeah, I'll show him who the real vampire is.
29 hits, but you do not get sneak attack.
But wait, but
No.
I'm attacking directly. Would I get sneak attack?
No one's within 5 feet of him.
What about me, myself?
You're not a swashbuckler, buddy.
Oh, it's fine. We're still getting damage.
The hubris will be the downfall. Ha 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 ha.
Oh,
He's still alive.
the hubris will be our downfall.
Alright, so as much as I would want to try to go for another swing, do the safe move and just I'll just quickly fire off another warp blade and get the fuck out.
You poke him with the rabbit's foot blade, and then you swiftly escape as he just kind of looks down at you. He's just like, "What was that for?" He's still looking very, very injured.
Alright. And I'm like, oh shit, I thought I could get a better hit on him. But it's okay.
Alrighty.
And
Just tell me that's a fireball.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
oh no. But yeah, I think that'll have to be my turn.
at least none of us are in it.
I just saw Daniel resizing it in the other room.
Yeah, I saw it too. I was wondering who's doing that.
I thought it was Lewis about to drop a fireball as a bonus action.
That'd be cool.
So, Baron.
Da, 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 da.
Feels like when Goku's making the spirit bomb against Frieza.
Baron's
But Frieza's-
delivering this whole speech right now on mute.
No, I don't have speech.
I didn't ask how big the room is.
I'm going to first quicken spell Mind Sliver,
Okay.
so I can activate my guard.
He will use a legendary resistance to succeed.
Yep.
Yeah, he hasn't had to use
Now
any of them.
Disadvantage on deck saves. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna go 5th level. And he's going to be immune to this, so it really doesn't matter.
You know, that would be funny.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna hold my hand up.
He failed.
Capitalize.
He will use the legendary resistance to succeed the second one. So he'll take half. Go ahead and roll the damage. You only need 8.
Thanks for putting it on me.
I'm putting it on you. You need to roll more than 16.
Well, the question is, does he have resistance? Oh, yeah, so you need higher than a 16 then?
Yep.
Hang on,
Oh.
you could use your Wait, so is that you rolling or him what are you doing?
No, Baron's rolling damage.
Wait, no. So
Oh,
it's
damn it.
it's 16 because he succeeded. Oh, he failed.
No,
No,
he,
No,
he
he
led-
succeeded.
Yeah.
He,
No,
he
we're-
succeeded it. So does he have fire resistance?
He does
or-
not.
Oh, cool.
How would you like to do this, Baron?
I'm going to pull a Colonel Mustang and just snap my fingers. And
As-
the fire's gonna come underneath his feet.
As you snap, it just explodes, and you see him fly up into the air, and it scatters into bats. And they all fly into the coffin. And in the coffin, you see a vampire lay steadily there as the room catches on fire. There is one final thing that happens in this room. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw as the shadows crawl up the walls, up to the ceiling, and it spews out a pour of blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my my bond for D4
Okay,
just in case.
just in
So-
case. The DC was 19, so the only one that takes full is Grape Shot. Everyone else takes 9,
I take half of that.
and you do.
I have
take-
resistance to necrotic.
So you take 4.
Same thing for me.
4.
I have the life well tattoo.
You have the life well
and-
tattoo, so you take 9.
Yeah.
There you
I'm
go.
Asmar.
Nice.
So with that,
That puts me to 38.
you see this massive form laying on his back, quiet into sleep inside the coffin. Oh. What would you guys like to do?
All right.
You
This
notice
is what we are.
while he's in
This
the
is
coffin.
what we are gonna do.
While he's in the
I
coffin, you
want-
see him healing steadily, though. Just so you know, Cordell.
Yep. This is what we're gonna do. I want Jericho. I want you. I want Grape Shot. I want Baron. Yeah, because there's only 4 of us. Yeah, I want the 3 of y'all to stand on top of his coffin, and I'm gonna walk over to his coffin, and I'm gonna chisel a little hole out, and I'm gonna put my finger in the hole, and I'm gonna activate my fireball tattoo, and I'm gonna blast his ass with that fireball while he's inside the coffin.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll do that. But well, one, will the coffin hold, or are we about to blow all
That's why
ourselves
I'm
up?
having. That's why I'm having all 3 of you stand on top of it, because it's going to be a low compression blast.
I'm on board for it. Sure.
And he's not.
I follow his instructions.
You all are about to get like you're gonna get an express elevator to the 2nd floor.
There you go.
So
25.
yes, it does blow. It kind of just explodes the whole coffin, and you see him still just laying there. He is burned and singed, and you can see his body is losing form, but it's steadily healing back.
So here's a question. At the beginning of the fight, I started with Sunbeam. If it's been less than a minute, I can still fire off a Sunbeam.
It has been less than a minute.
Then I will blast him with Sunbeam.
And once again, you watch it eats his body away, but it still is healing.
I unleashed the power of the sun.
It seems to be still healing.
Stab his heart.
Probably needs
With?
more damage.
Crossbow ball.
Okay.
Something wooden.
Wooden stake.
A piece of his coffin.
Piece of his exploded coffin.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, I've got a quiver of 20 arrows. I can break one of those arrows in half and just we can use that. Stab it through his heart.
Right through the heart.
Rest in
I
peace.
mean-
Here's your own bed. Stab him in the heart with the piece of his coffin. As you all are piercing his heart with wooden things, you watch as the regeneration stops. It's almost like he lays in stasis at this point.
But, like, still alive, or he's dead?
Well, as that happens, you see a whole bunch of dark energy flood into the room from the outsides, through the windows, through the hallways that you've all walked through. As it pours into this room, it enters into the coffin and lays at rest within the body.
Is he cutting in and out for anybody else?
Oh,
he's
am I cutting?
in and out.
Oh, my bad.
Yep.
So
Yeah, you were cutting a bit.
the shadows pour from outside into this room, from the hallways and the windows and doors. And as they enter the room, they go into the body, and they sort of seal away with it. Is that better, or is it still choppy?
No, I
better.
heard the whole thing there.
Okay.
It's better.
So he's surrounded by, like, darkness now?
It enters him.
Maybe there's something in here that's tying him to the physical? Like, like a phylactery sort of thing? Could I like look around for something like that?
You can
Did
give
we
me.
stab him in the heart?
Yes, he did.
I was thinking the coffin would have been the phylactery.
You can roll an investigation check for me, Jericho, and I want Baron to roll a religion check.
So investigation, you said?
Correct. As you're looking around Jericho, you're not really seeing anything. The coffin was his resting place. And Baron recalls, there is no truly getting rid of vampirism. It's an essence that exists here. The only thing that you all can do, you feel, is keep it under wraps. It'd probably leave a question on if it actually did get rid of vampirism currently in the world.
And now you're going a little robot again.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to drop out of Discord for a second, then I'll jump back in. Okay. Is it better? We're having Wi-Fi issues now. Okay. So you're unsure on if it actually got rid of all the vampirism currently in the world, but it seems like there is no truly getting rid of it for good. There's only keeping it under wraps. Which I think at this point too, Longshot would come in. He's like, I know you guys probably aren't going to be sticking around, but if you want, we can take a look over them. Make sure nothing happens. Protect it for as long as we can.
I wonder if we may not be able to kill him, but is there a place we could potentially lock him away? So whenever he does reform, it would be incredibly inconvenient.
I like that mindset you got there.
Yeah, maybe something over the water.
Ooh, there is a nice lake not too far from here.
Do that.
Yeah, so you guys want to essentially transport his coffin down towards the lake, which is closer to Vallaki, so it'd take a little bit of a while to get back over there and sort of lay him at rest over the water. You guys could certainly do so. As I think about at this time too, Lucius would pop out of the ring, and he will say to you all, is this taller, sort of skinny man with this magical genie ring is standing there. I can actually take us back to Vallaki pretty quickly. I have a circle there.
What are you doing?
I have a circle that can take us to Vallaki, if you are trying to get to the lake down there.
Sure.
Whenever you are ready.
Okay. I guess I'm ready. I think our job here is done.
Mm.
Yep.
He will draw this chalk circle on the floor with a couple different symbols and activate it. And he'll say, everybody step in.
Gather.
Sure.
Okay. As you all enter in, you're sort of standing on the north side of Vallaki, and it sort of overlooks this massive lake, which once had mist over the lake to the point where you could barely see it. And now it lays as a quiet, calm, beautiful blue lake. It's not even black and white anymore. Almost as if the monochrome nature of the Shadowfell has started to fade in this area.
Looks like it's getting color back.
So, as you all are sort of standing on the banks with this massive vampire on, it's probably just a plank of wood at this point. You all can do what you would like.
So does he just not have a physical form anymore?
It is physical, but it seems like it's almost in stasis, like it's frozen in time to some degree. It's like almost in a coma.
Could we draw on his face?
You could certainly do that.
I don't know why I'm feeling so chaotic today.
Question, is just his body's in stasis, or is like the air around him in stasis too?
It's kind of just his body, like his physical form.
Okay. I was just thinking I should light the bomb that I have and put it in with him.
Shove it down his throat.
Yep.
Eat this! Eat this! So, it's up to you all.
If anybody has a sickle, we could always do one of the old things that they did against vampirism, which is put it over his neck so when he tries to sit up, it cuts his head off. But
Ooh, I like that idea.
I doubt it would work on this guy, but
Let's go ahead and help Longshot hoist him up somewhere.
Probably hoist him over the lake a little bit and rig whatever sort of device or trap if you want. You probably see Pocket is like taking a piss right on his boot. He's like, you see the line, oh, Pocket, that's funny. As you guys are sort of rigging up whatever device you might
say that to himself.
No, but Longshot is a little gnome that rides a pug.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, yeah. Longshot would help you guys essentially set up whatever you wanted to. Your little devices to sort of keep him trapped. And he'd be like, yeah, I mean, even after you guys are gone, I will indeed solemnly swear to watch over this. It's already starting to feel different around here. Plus,
Can anybody else think of anything? Or what we might want to do? Or are we done here?
Again, we could always go... I can go get Father Petrovich and we can sort of create a sanctuary around him. But that's something that I can handle.
Yeah.
I can do that for you all. As you all would notice that even though you finished here in Shadowfell, your amulets are not lit up.
Yeah, well, I was kind of looking forward to go home.
I want everyone to make a perception check.
Yeah, I'm good at perception checks.
Dang, it's a shit roll for halfling. I'm gonna use my knack.
Crit.
Even though you had reliable, 21 is not high enough.
Now.
Now. So, Grape Shot, Garrett, Cordell, and Jericho, you all notice in the tree line, the mist is starting to fade away from the trees, and you just see a couple of ravens staring at you.
Hi.
I'll wave at him.
You'd see a couple of them take off and fly to the west. Another one will, with terrible mimicry, say, "Join me at my place," before flying off to the west.
Alrighty. I guess we have a date.
I'm gonna go pick out my best outfit.
Yep.
You all sort of
So
fancy yourselves up before we'll pull up the other map too of Valaki. You guys would be on the north side of town, where that road leads to the lake. The west side is what leads to the Castle of the Raven Queen, essentially. Like that, little less gray. So, it is up to you guys where you would like to head, if you would like to prep or anything like that. Get rest for the evening before setting off in that direction. It's up to you all.
I mean, do we know what to expect? This, do you think this is a friendly meeting, or do we need to be on our toes? Or
Not so friendly. I don't think we're
yeah,
gonna.
not so friendly.
I don't think we're gonna get yeah, that's not gonna be friendly.
I mean,
We should
how
probably rest them.
unfriendly? Are we going to need to fight, or
It's the Raven Queen.
which means I would rather not, but
Yeah. I think we should get some rest.
I can deal with that.
So I think there would be a little inn that you would notice off the main strip of town called the Board and Barrel. It says offering it says offering hot food, but the word hot is crossed off, so it just says offering food.
Looks like our chances. Seems like the
Yeah, at
only
least-
place in this dump.
At least they're being truthful.
As you open the door too, it kind of looks like the Addams family is running this place. Like, you see the mom and the dad, they look like very strange figures, and there's a little girl that has these braids that's twisted off in the corner with her brother next to her, and then there's a guy that is just all fur. Just like, you can't even see his face, it's just all hair. He's sitting in the corner. And
That guy's hairier than me.
the guy's hair. So they look at you and they're like, "Welcome to the Board and Barrel. What can I do you for?"
Well, I think we
We
definitely
need
need
logic.
board.
Yeah.
We do have some
What about
barrel
barrel?
with the board. Which, it's you can see another sign on the back of the wall. It says ice cold beer, and the ice cold is scratched up, so it just says beer. We have
Some
beer.
people like it that way.
Psychos. So, no, it's just, they also have food, which it looks to be just like stale bread and whatever meat has been cooked up in the past couple of days.
Like it's been sitting out for a couple of days?
Yes, indeed.
Oh no.
Uh,
You know what? I think I got my rations. I think I'm alright.
It's been cured with air.
I've never had cured bread before.
it's cured in the fact that the mold has penicillin.
Too much. I'm cured.
Well, if you need anything, I am Monday, my wife is Tuesday, our daughter is Wednesday, that's Thursday, and we don't talk about Uncle Frank.
I thought you were gonna
Got
say
it.
Friday.
That's what you would think.
Not a big fan of weekends, are we?
There is no day off in this line of work.
Is Uncle Frank that hairy guy?
Indeed, he is my brother, technically. Their uncle, as he gestures to Wednesday and Thursday. Well, if you are looking for board, it will be for your whole crew. We can set you up for 2 gold pieces for the night.
Does that include the barrel?
Indeed, it could.
Okay, I'll put forth the 2 gold.
Thank you. As he slaps this big barrel up on the counter. Be careful with this one, little man. If you need help, I can assist you with carrying to your room.
I think you got it. Thank you for the offer.
No problem.
Let's go, guys.
So you guys take your barrel up to the room, and as you sort of sip it with the cups that he'd probably give you, it is just warm, and it's like some beers can be good warm. This is like Bud Light that's sat out in the sun for a couple of days. It's just
Oh no.
it is terrible, but it gets the job done. It really,
It's like I can throw up.
I feel like it gives you that miss of home. You know, you're like, oh, what I wouldn't do for the qualities of life, you know. But regardless, it's something for this town. So, is there anything that you all would like to achieve before rest?
I guess I look at my rabbit's foot, and I'd be like, man, I gotta see if I can use you better. That was kind of disappointment, and when I used it to cut a Dralucard earlier.
You stabbed him in the foot, and he's just like, huh. You can feel that it has a glimmer of energy to it, though. Strength beneath.
Do I get an idea how to unleash that strength beneath?
Unfortunately, not.
All right, I'll be like, all right, fine. We'll see if we can work it out better next time, and I go to sleep.
Okay. Anyone else have anything?
Nope.
Alrighty. You all get the benefit of a long rest.
Yup.
As you all wake up in the morning, you'd probably notice outside the window, a storm is rolling in the distance. a big one. You can almost feel the moisture coming in already. The hairs on your arms and legs and limbs standing up slightly through the charged electricity in the air. You can smell it. That scent of a heavy rainstorm. But the day is yours.
Where do we? Oh, well, first, I think we should check in with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Uncle Frank. And just check in with them, say hi, good morning, be on their good side.
Hello.
But also, we should discuss how to get to the Raven Queen.
Oh, that is quite easy. You can follow westwards to the Fortress of Memories.
Just some memories, you said. Have you been there?
No, I don't dare leave Valaki.
Why not?
Well, this is home. And it's scary out there in the world.
No. Nonsense. I think if you travel, you can gain more experience in culture, so that you may bring those cultures and experiences back to your tavern and board and room here, and possibly make more money off that way.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think he kind of like looks down at you. And he looks up, he looks out the window. Storms are coming. And you probably hear one of the kids in the distance like, "Yeah, Dad, I will go explore." Thursday, he seems dryly happy. Like as monotone and uninterested sounding as possible, but showing interest.
Well, Thursday, you look like this little boy I know. His name is Bobby Hill.
Okay, mister.
Bobby.
Who's that?
There's some traveling merchants, we tend to see them. If if your old pop here allows you to travel and become an adventurer, you might meet them.
Okay, that sounds fun, mister. You see Wednesday is probably just sitting at the table staring at you. And you can, like, see her soul through her eyes as she's just looking at you, not saying a word.
I avoid eye contact.
Even not looking at her, you know that she's looking at you.
Yeah.
And I think you'd probably overhear Uncle Frank in the distance raving about how there's a hairy person in the tavern as well.
Yeah, I'm avoiding Uncle Frank.
Fair.
Okay, so I think we got our information. We head west.
Okay. So leaving the town, it's a little bit of a trek through part of the woods on the trail. And eventually you would come across a woman that is riding on a little wagon, like one of those sort of settler wagons. And she's holding this glowing crystal ball. As you all are sort of approaching towards her, she would look over towards you and be like, "Hello there. Where are you headed?"
Was it the mansion to the west? The mansion of illusions?
Oh, the Fortress of Memories.
Fortress of memories, that's it.
Well, do you have anything that you're looking to have answered?
Um. Are you some type of seer there, old lady?
Yes, I'm Fortuna, the fortune teller.
How much for you to tell me my fortune?
The first one is free, friend. You just have to ask vaguely what you're looking for.
Well, I think we know what we're looking for, and normally would say we got stuff to do, but I'm curious. I'll bite.
So, what would you like to know?
What would I like to know? Right now, in the moment, what the Raven Queen wants to do with it.
You see her eyes roll back, and then all of a sudden it's just the whites of her eyes. You can't see her pupils or anything. And you see the crystal ball glow. An invitation awaits for the party of thee to tell you about your questing destiny. Life on death, the sort of task that it brings. But what other effects will this bring?
I have another question. I'm gonna ask the group real quick. Do we know where Scarin is?
No, you do not. Not currently.
I'm gonna ask the seer. So we're looking for this guy, really nasty guy. Just wondering approximate whereabouts. Where his whereabouts might be.
Storm grows on as the clouds will roll. Thunder strikes as your party will grow. A man takes you to the plane in between. For one of your crew will know what this means.
I think you gave us a little good information there.
Of course, it will happen soon. Within the next 7 days, my fruitions are always accurate.
You're not just any other fortune teller there. You're pretty good.
Clerical sights of Ioun.
Ioun. Do I know who Ioun is?
Make a religion check. Not really sure. The next question comes at the cost of your soul. I'm just kidding.
Off my soul. That was a pretty steep price there from free to soul.
I look like a crazy old hag. You probably thought I was a witch, let's be honest.
Inflation.
Inflation.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. Gotta make a living. We get it.
Is there anything else that you all would like to know?
What else are we after? We're just after Scarin at this point, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think we already know the answer, but I'd be curious if there was a way to actually kill Dracula.
Oh, a curse lay quiet as time will span. It lay in rest with an undead man.
You're breaking out.
Oh, that was a good one too. Damn. Are I gotta rethink of it now. As curse lay quiet, as time will span, it lie in rest for a time with undead man. Was that a little bit better?
Yeah. You might have to type that out for us.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, we heard it, but I don't really remember what you said. But...
So, Baron, Garrett, Cordell, any question? They're more accurate the closer in time.
Hmm. Have a question. Yes, Kieran resistant to necrotic damage.
Let me pull up his block. A man of power in magic alike. Elements are effective, but some will strife. Poison and acid assassin are good. Necrotic is unsure. If you have it, you should.
So, he may be not.
He's at least not immune to it, is what you'd probably get the feeling.
Right.
But other things that assassins are good at, you should probably avoid.
Alright, I think I'll ask my question. And I'm like, I feel like there's a bit of untapped power in this blade. Is there a way to unleash it?
A vestige of power lays in rest. You will seek your answers on quest. If life is saved or anger is quenched, power comes at a moment's hence. It's sort of like you have to sort of draw the power out. It normally comes in times of need or overcoming great challenge. Overcoming an adversary that's been a pain in the butt for a long time. Or saving someone close.
So that means I gotta beat the shit out of Scarin.
You all must really hate the Scarin guy.
Where and when does the moon's destiny lie?
I want you to roll an Arcana check for this one. Far off in the sky, in a starry place, a man with power and gods await. A plane of dreams and answers await. This will be your final place. When the moon turns red, your foes will rise. Battle between allies and evil will be some's demise. She starts blinking a little bit more. She's like, it's really hard to keep your eyes rolled back in your head like that.
You're doing great, sweetie.
So does rolling your eyes into the back of your head, is that what gives you your power?
Oh, all the answers are written in the back of my brain.
Oh.
So you actively do it. It's not like something that's kind of forced on you when you do it.
Oh, yeah, I do it, of course. That's why I keep the answers to all my tests.
They would never think to look there.
No, of course not.
Yeah, exactly.
They're on the back of my eyelids, too.
That's some cartoon shit. Okay.
Baron, also with the reference to the star, I think with the roll, you immediately know it's the light of Xarxus.
Got it.
The star surrounded by the astral elves. She looks
Do
at
you
you.
know everything about the moons?
All of the moons?
What role do they play in the universe?
I think you guys know that they're under control from Aquarius at this point.
Oh, do we? Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah. And there's only one moon you haven't seen yet out of the 20. Which I think is like number 4. Yeah, it's number 4.
That's all I got.
When you fight this man named Scarin, a moon you will see, one you haven't seen before, its name with Umberly.
Ooh. Just alluding to another person was Karen?
Or the moon has some sort of control that Umberly would do. Water-based.
I see. I got you. Okay. Well, usually we move on, but I appreciate this chance happening and running into you. I'm gonna give her 10 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you, dearie. Now I can get a warm beer at the Board and Barrel.
I would hope you can get more than that.
I will have rest for days.
Yeah. Tell them that we sent you. We made some pretty good standing with them.
Well, that is good to hear.
Just avoid Uncle Frank.
Oh, yes, the hairy one.
Yeah. Oh. Are we away?
Best of luck.
Thanks, and you too.
Thank you. as you see she starts to roll on the cart in the distance, and you blink, and she's gone. It's like the cart was never there.
Magic.
Magic in my D&D game.
Yeah. Let's find this mansion. Illusions, or whatever it's called.
So, easy enough. As you follow the end of the trail, there is this massive castle built on a hill.
Castle.
The Fortress of Memories.
Fortress. On to everything else.
So, that's what you see. And as you guys kind of approach, there is a ton of ravens that like align the outside of it, and they all stare at you and just caw. Like back and forth and flutter as you see the black feathers drifting everywhere. And at the top of the castle, the door is wide open, leading into a elegant throne room, where you see this woman sitting on a chair made out of almost like raven's feathers, with ravens swirling around her. Oh, welcome, welcome. Oh, do come in. I did not
Yes, ma'am.
I did not mean to be of malicious intent in inviting you here. Mainly to sort of tell you what happens. You know, every time you bring one of yourselves back, or one of your friends, someone else pays the price. Life and death always comes at a balance. That's why I say be careful.
Broke up a little bit there,
Oh.
but we're got the end of it.
That's why I say it's better to be careful.
So you're saying, because you broke up, so you're saying it's come at a price if we come back?
I assumed the price was the diamond.
Your resurrection steals life from someone else.
Hmm.
Maybe it was untimely for them, who knows, to be exact. But it's a give and take. The diamond is just a mere use of your ability to cast said spell.
Okay.
But I'm not going to harm you. I'm just trying to further make you understand the price to pay. Playing with death is no easy
We appreciate
thing.
the... Indeed.
And also, I apologize for interfering with your trinkets. As she snaps her fingers, your planeswalker amulets light up. I couldn't have you leaving without saying goodbye, after all.
Well, it's certainly my pleasure that you brought us here so we could properly say goodbye.
Of course. Of course. She sits back in her chair.
Um, mm,
So what do we do now? We seem to be at
Go back to
your
the-
mercy.
yeah.
You're free to leave whenever you would like.
I have a couple questions.
And I may have a couple of answers.
They would call you a goddess, correct?
They may call me many a thing. Goddess, bitch, evil person. Many different names for many different people.
So you're aware of other entities as yourself, correct?
Other entities of my domain or other gods in existence?
Do you guys like actually leave or stick around somehow?
Oh, I'm not actually here right now, to be honest. As she raises her arm, it turns into like a whole bunch of ravens that fly away before cycling back and then reforming her arm. Most gods...
So it sounds. Sorry, go ahead.
She'll just say, most gods are very busy.
So I'm not saying you're evil. I think I get the understanding that you're more so of balance between life and death.
I tend to follow along the lines of neutrality.
Well, we do have a friend who might be causing some future problems.
And who is this that you are discussing about?
What does he call him now? Aquarius?
Aquarius, yes.
Is he on the statue of being a god now?
Well, his limitations are becoming less bound. You might be closer to that of a demigod currently.
Is it possible for a mortal to become a god?
Indeed it is. Most of us were just mortals at one point ourselves. There are catalysts that exist in the world that can expedite one's power, be it rituals or heinous acts such as murdering numerous amounts of people. But there are other natural sources, such as some getting it through volcanoes and gods and other physical entities to pray to, or maybe even a star.
That. How would somebody do that? Through a star?
Some stars act as massive amounts of conjurational or transmutational energy. There is a full society that builds on harnessing one's power.
I think we've seen one instance of this star.
The light of Xarxis.
Yes.
You wield a little bit of its power now, do you not? As she looks at your amulets that are glowing. All that is the power of the light of Xarxis put into the amulet. You're tapping into its conjurational power for your portals.
Would there be a way to stop such ritual?
Who knows? Destroying a star, well, could do it, but think of the consequences. Killing a whole solar system to stop one person?
Well, if that one person seems to be judge, jury, executioner,
Their intentions haven't come across as evil to me. They haven't gone out of their way to take anyone out in particular.
I'm sure Aquarius has killed some people, right?
Currently? Not really, no.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Sorry, Lewis.
I'm like,
Well-
I'm like, wait, what? He has? I could have sworn he has.
I'm sure he could.
But
I'm
I did.
sorry. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Baron.
I was just gonna say maybe I misspoke. Maybe I didn't mean like he was actually killing people. Maybe I just his mindset. Maybe like he can decide.
He possibly could. But at that point, it's up to the individual.
Okay.
You could decide to murder someone right now.
No. Looking at Garrett.
You all are judge, jury, and executioner of many people across the plains.
Yeah, but they're all bad.
Indeed.
And so, do you think if, let's say, Aquarius uses this light as Arxis to expedite his transformation to a full-blown god, would that transformation lead to a lot of death and stuff, or wouldn't that affect anyone?
Not necessarily. Who knows?
You say who knows, or you don't really know?
Who knows?
Hmm.
The domain of moonlight and the moons in general is a very crowded domain. Granted, death is as well, but the number of non-evil death gods and goddesses is quite low. But I know for sure that there is at least 2 domains of the moon between Saloon and the Moonweaver, although the Moonweaver has been quiet for quite some time. We're talking years since anyone's heard of the Moonweaver or seen her.
So are they opposite sides? Like one's good, one's evil?
No, Saloon tends to follow more of a true good, while the Moonweaver is more chaotic good. But one seems more present than the other, especially when she thinks back. Goodness, it's probably been 15 to 30 years somewhere in there since anyone's heard of the Moonweaver.
Is there accounts as to where this Moonweaver might have been last heard from?
Not that I would know of. Her domain is within the plane of dreams, though. place that you have been to, all of you have been to once, when Aquarius took you there.
I will thank you for your time.
Thank you for paying me a visit. Good luck and do not die too soon. But of course, if you do, I shall be waiting.
No, it might not be so bad if you're waiting for us.
You're a cute little Hadesy. Okay. So,
That's it.
is there anything else in particular?
No. So what seems to be our next destination? Because we can just bam out of here, go back to the guild hall.
As you see the storm rolling in overhead, I think someone's waiting for you in particular.
That be scaring.
It may or may not be. I don't want to spoil the fun.
Oh.
Dang.
Okay. Well, let's. Is that somewhere that we need to go to, or are they coming to us?
Someone you will speak to soon might have an idea.
Dude, out of character, this guitar is going so hard right now.
Well, gents, I think it's time we get out.
Nope. Let's roll.
So you're going to use your amulet.
Yeah, sure. You graciously allowed us to use it, so I will.
Okay. So as in Jericho as well.
Yeah, sorry.
As you all use your amulets and Baron.
Outside chat, please.
Outside chat? Okay.
Yep.
Be right back.
Hi, chat.
Okay.
Okay. So, I have a concern.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sorry, I'm talking to Raven Queen.
Okay. Yeah.
If I was to become your champion, would you spare my friends if they happen to die?
Spare your friends. You're talking about returning here to work for me.
Yeah, yes, I will. I've concluded my personal business, so if you would allow me to help you, Barry, I will be humbly gracious for you to spare.
Make a persuasion check. Wow, holy cow. She looks at you. I will. And as one extra thing to sweeten the deal, I will let you know. I've already been requested to help your friend Aquarius when the time comes. I will not be assisting, but I would love to watch.
I really appreciate you letting us know that.
Of course.
And I apologize for our previous that might have come across as rude.
Not a
You know.
problem. Just,
Thank you again.
you know, the next time you pass will be the last time. As part of this deal.
I completely understand. I think it's time for me to find my own path, and if it's to help my friends,
Alrighty then. I look forward to working with you as she reaches out her hand.
I will do the same.
Shaking, and you feel this mark sprawl across your back, almost in the form of wings. I'll see you soon.
If you can just keep this from my party, I'd appreciate that.
Secret's safe with me.
Good.
Alright. Back in the other chat.
Yes, sir.
And they have an eggnog milkshake.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad.
So, a few moments behind, Baron appears back on the ship too.
Oh, there you are, Baron.
And I
Oh, how fun.
go ahead.
Oh, just asking if, with our friends here or not.
What friend are you?
Scared. I know.
Oh, Scarin. If Scarin's here.
Yeah.
As you sort of looking around, you don't see him. You're currently on your boat, which is just south of Spelljammer Hall, on the that island where the Raven was. There. So yeah, you're about like 5 to 10 minutes sailing back. It is weirdly the one thing that you would notice. It never rains in the Astral Sea. And it is raining here. And the one other thing I was going to say is as you guys are teleporting back, you get a flash and a glimpse, and you're standing on a ship in the middle of a stormy sea. And you see an individual that is channeling this lightning energy and shooting it into the sky.
Do we see this man?
You would see this flash of images for a moment before you come back to standing on your own boat. Cordell and Baron, you feel a twitch in your brain. And you hear a voice in Typhon. Freedom!
So
I think you were the only two people that took 2 Neuromons, if I recall.
yeah, I
Yeah,
took one.
Oh, you took one.
did.
I thought you took the second
Right.
one.
I
I
took
don't know,
2.
one or two.
I think I only used one.
And I think Kenway took 2, if I recall, but he is not here.
I will psychically tell Cordell that we may have a visitor soon.
I will psychically respond that that, that witless turd gremlin is going to show up whether we wanted to or not. Bring him on now.
So it's up to you all. What's going on? Which would you like to do?
I mean, I've already put my reputation out there that Skirin's going to get away from Captain Kenway. I didn't say he's going to get away from the rest of us. I said he's going to get away from Captain Kenway. Well, John, you should have played D&D instead of going to that fucking party.
Rest in peace.
Sorry, John. No, not really. I'm having a good time with it.
Do we know how far the apex was?
Oh, the Apex wasn't in this plane of this astral sea. It was in Zarx's space.
What else can we do? Try by a big black blob or
Well, I actually think I imagine you guys want to go get restocked back at the guild hall first. That's what I was kind of thinking. And I think we'll probably call it back there once you start finishing up some shopping. And you all will level up too.
Nice.
Because back at the guild hall, you would see an individual with long, spiky brown hair, and he is wielding a sword the shape of a key. And he will say, "He's coming." That was terrible. He's coming.
Wait, who's coming?
We have to go see him. Scare him.
Mickey Mouse.
Scare him, Mickey Mouse. He's at the end of the world. In between Salt Marsh and here. I can hear it in the storm.
Have we met this Keyblade warrior person before?
I think Kenway did for like a few moments because he also was from a similar area to Kenway. He's from the Destiny Islands.
Cool.
But he will let you all know. When you get your captain back, wherever he is, I know how to get there. To the Destiny Islands and the end of the world. It's where we can find him. I know. I know it. I'm gonna go ready my ship with Ducky Don and Yagi.
And Pharaoh, I guess, what's her name again?
Tora.
Aura?
Tora. Nice to meet
Tora.
you.
Ducky dog.
I think it'd be Foggy, actually. It's like Goofy but Foggy.
Foggy Nelson.
God, you better be careful, or else a mouse is gonna come out of nowhere and kill him in a back alley.
Yeah, what?
Yo, gosh. Nothing to see here, Disney. No.
Although Nintendo took my copyright first. They made Concordia.
True. They did take Concordia.
I'm suing for rights. So, I will let you all sort of gear up here, and then you all can level up, and we'll call the session here. Because I think the next one will be a long hunt down session in a very long fight.
Oh, yeah.
Even though this one I thought was going to be a very long fight, and you guys just decided to roll all the natural 20s and kind of just blow them away like nothing.
Same, to be honest. But I guess I was just now ready to pop off after not playing last week.
My man had 504 hit points, and they disappeared.
And could heal.
And he could heal, and they disappeared.
Honestly, I felt for a while, Grape Shot